C-H-E-S-S, chess, chess, chess. Hi, I'm Firefighter Joe. Welcome back, my chess friends. Are you ready to try and beat the inventor in another game of quick chess, where this time you'll master moving a different chess piece? Let me introduce you to a rugged friend of mine, a very rough and tumble friend indeed. Meet the mighty rook. Take a close look at the rook's helmet. Notice how square it is, like the square tops of an ancient castle tower. That's how the mighty rook moves, crossing only the flat sides of his square. Forward like a pawn, sideways and backwards like a king, but never ever diagonally. He's just way too bulky to move diagonally. But here's the really cool thing he can do. He can move across as many squares as he wants in a straight line, all on one move, both directions. This way, that way, all on one move, as long as it's in a straight line. Wow, I'd say that's pretty mighty. And your game mat diagrams are always there to remind you exactly how your rook moves. So let's play the Raging Rooks game. You win by getting one of your pawns to my end of the board first, just like in the Power Pawns game, but with your mighty rook's help. And you'll soon find out exactly how. Plus, there's one more way to win, by capturing all my pawns. But first, let's set up the board so we're ready to play Raging Rooks. Okay, it's your move. Okay, very good. So just to rehash, pawns go forward, right? They never run away, as we know, right? And they don't move diagonal to an empty square. They don't do that. They only sneak attack diagonally. So that's your move if you want to move your pawn. All right, so I'm going to move here, right? My pawn can't move sideways, right? Can't move diagonally. I'm going to move forward. Now it's your move. And remember, pawns are so small, they're not strong enough when they're looking at each other to knock each other over. They can only sneak attack, and that's on a diagonal. So you can't attack me, and I can't attack you. Okay, so you're moving your rook out. So if you look here, we have the game mat diagram. So you just have that to refer to very easily. See how far the rook can go, and that's always there. I have one on my side. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go over here too. Wow, that's a big move. Way farther than the king or pawn can move. All on one move, right? Very good. Very good. But you know what? Two can play at that game. Now, before you move, now, I know I just moved myself into trouble here. See? You can attack me with your rook. I know that. See, one move, the rook can go all the way up and down the board. But remember we talked about pawns. They can sneak attack diagonally. So if you were to get me, I would be able to sneak attack you and capture your rook with my little pawn. Pawns can capture any piece on a sneak attack on a diagonal. So I feel pretty safe here, because I don't think you're ready to trade rooks with me. Because if you get me, I'll get you, then none of us will have rooks. So I don't think you're going to risk doing that. So I feel okay with my move. Okay, it's your turn. Okay, just what I wanted you to do. Wham! Look at that, all the way across the board, and I got your pawn. Ha ha. That's a curious move. I thought you would trade and get my pawn, but let me see why. I see. So you got this pawn under attack and that pawn at the same time. So one way or another, you're going to get one of them. I can only protect one at a time here. Okay, so let me see. Oh, I know what I can do. I move this pawn here. Pawns diagonally protecting each other. If you get my pawn here, I'm going to get your rook with my pawn. So this pawn is safe, but I'll keep my mouth shut on what else you might be able to do. Okay, it's your turn. Oh, I was hoping you'd forget. Very good, very good. You got my pawn. Okay, so what's my next move going to be? Okay, I'm going to move right there. Right there. I'm going to have your pawn under attack. There's nothing you can do. You can't get that. The pawn can't get my pawn. My next move, I'm going to get you. Whoa! Okay. Alrighty. Very good. Yeah, you got my pawn, but you know what? It's going to be a fair trade. I got your pawn. I knew I was going to get it. All right, so far we're even. Wow, I didn't like that. I did not like that. Okay, well, I'm going to move here. All right, you can only protect that pawn, but not this one. Ha ha! I gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna make my move. If I could get this pawn, no wait. No, if I get this pawn, you're gonna come all the way down and get my rooks. I don't want to do that. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right there again. Now I'm only 2 squares away, and I'll win the game if I get a pawn to that side. I'm very close. Your rook is attacking that pawn. Let's see, because I wanted to get this pawn, but I got to protect this pawn. Okay, I'm going to go, there you go. This pawn is protecting that pawn. So I don't think you want to get that pawn now with that rook. Wait, I was still thinking. Oh God, you're not gonna let me take that move back? Oh boy, I can't believe you. So I could have gotten your pawn, and I missed it. I moved too fast, and I took my hand off the piece. Oh, okay. Wow, you're not being nice to the inventor after everything I've done to help you. Okay, all right, I have to live and die with the rules, though. Okay, I'll remember that for next set of moves. Okay, but better late than never. I got your pawn anyway, and now I have 4 pawns captured, and you only have 3 of mine, and I'm just 2 moves away from getting to your end of the board, and I got something else up my sleeve. You're not gonna, you know what? I'm even gonna tell you I'm so confident. Whatever you do, my next move, I'm gonna go over here, and this pawn, I'm gonna come down and get this pawn. So you're in trouble. So still your move. Go ahead. Okay, see now I got you. Oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. No, please. Oh, you did it again. You did it again. This is getting very frustrating for me. I'm not going to try and teach you anymore while I'm playing. You're just taking advantage of me. You're taking advantage, but you actually did really, really well. I mean, you commanded that rook. You brought that rook out up and down the board like an old pro, and we went back and forth in a slugfest. And again, you got your pawn to the other side of the board first, and you know what happens then. And when you get up to the big board with all the pieces, this pawn can get promoted to any piece right up to a queen. Very, very amazing. Very amazing what these little pawns can do. So you are very close to being ready to play with all the pieces. Congratulations, my friend. You've mastered moving the mighty rook. Now you're all ready to play another quick chess game against the inventor in my next video, where you'll master moving a different chess piece, the swift and mysterious bishop. But you might want to practice, because until then, I'll be playing CHESS, 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 chess!